Collective Flowers, Flowers, Flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Zen. Today we're for the Beautiful Handsome Collective. Hello Collective, how you doing? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store, all that information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's get into it. So don't forget, did you get your copy? Yes, I said yours. Did you get yourself a copy of for you? What is this book? It is my book called Ink and Emotions, a Poetry Journal, and it is a book that was created to enhance the mental health of others in a very positive and lifting and evolving way. There are many different poems throughout the book here, so you take a look at the pictures so you get a visual as you're reading the poem. Makes you feel really good inside, and however you perceive it, then you're going to have your little prompt here where you're going to write as to how this poem made you feel. There's also, there's also a mental health daily tracker here, and it's a self-care journal prompt, and then there's also a daily reflection prompt in here as well too. Okay, this book costs $12.99 and is available on Amazon. And yes, thank you so much for supporting me. I truly appreciate it. And for the ones that did purchase already, asking for a very small favor. If you are very open to at least taking a picture, you don't have to put your face. You can just say, hey, I got my book or whatever, right? But just a picture of you stating that you received your book, or a picture of yourself with the book, or use the hashtag #TheAfroZen, and you can send it to my email, or you can tag me on social media. The reason being is because I want to create a huge collage in lieu of my supporters, because without y'all I would not be where I am. So I truly appreciate it, and that's just my way of giving back to you guys. So every time I look at my office, I'm like, yeah, there go my supporters, you know what I mean? Give you a shout out, So that is the reason why, that is the reason for my request. So yes. Okay, so make sure you get your copy. All right, let's see. Let's see what is going on. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on, Spirit? We got garden. Fox. So someone can't hide in a garden anymore. So the fox is one that can camouflage itself. And a garden will be an actual great point or great environment for a fox to be able to illusion itself from others, because I believe fox hunts for their prey, and they have to be very quick or very agile when they're hunting for prey. So they have to do things in a quiet way so that way they're not seen. So I feel like this person is a fox, and they're trying to hide. They're trying to hide from you, collective. Oh, this gonna be a cute read today. Oh, okay. Okay, what else, Spirit? They're trying to hide from you. Why? Why are they trying to hide from the collective? We got face and family. BC. You could be from British Columbia. Your nickname could be BC. Before Christ. We got family and we got face. So this family here wants to continue to hide from you, but they can't hide from you anymore, and they're afraid to face you because you see them. So you see this family's face. You see their face, and they don't want to face you. They lost their home. They don't want to face you. I'll put it this way. They don't want to face the things they've done towards you. That's what they don't want to face. They don't want to face the thought of you, the thought of the things that they have done towards you. They don't want to face it, but they're okay with doing it. I hope that makes sense. So behind the scenes, quietly, with the gossip and stuff like that, they're A-okay with doing that. But to actually be in person in front of you, no, they can't do it. Someone's name could be Amanda. That's a fact. Wow, time's up. They can't face you for what they've done towards you. Yeah, it's deep. They did a lot of stuff to you. Deep. You may have deep hidden traumas that could be some traumas that you have not discovered yet in regards to what they've done towards you. Yeah, there's some new things with new color, if that makes sense. You're getting a new vision. Like more information in regards to this family. So you may feel like you know everything about them. You don't know everything about them. There's still more to uncover, and you will receive the information, or you will get wind, or spirit is going to tell you of the information. We may be able to pull it out here. Let's see. I'm going to use my letters and we'll see. Pull from there. But there are newer things, new colors that's being added to this map or puzzle. They're like one big puzzle, and you're just vigorously putting together bits and pieces of this puzzle. And the more color you add to this puzzle, the more brighter you'll see it, or the more vivid the vision will look. That makes sense? The more you can see them very clear and vivid and thoroughly, and they don't want that. Yeah, on point. Okay. Let's see. I think this is the correct saying. They're going to be eating out of your hand. Meaning they're going to be at your will, at your mercy. Meaning you're going to have the upper hand. So however way you want to spin this or maneuver this, the ball is in your court, collective. Once you find out new information, and you're going to find out. Let me pick a letter. What are they hiding? Something that we don't know. What are they hiding? Idioms. They speak in idioms. form of speech peculiar to a people or place, meaning phrase or expression peculiar to a language. Personal, private, properly, particular to oneself. So they speak in codes, something that you may not understand. I'm hearing idiocracy. Is that right? Is it idiocracy? Yeah. This was actually a movie, Idiocracy, Idiocracy. So the plot of this movie, Joe Bowers is selected to take part in a secret military experiment to put him in hibernation for a year along with a woman named Rita. The slumbering duo is forgotten when the base they are stored on is closed down and are left in stasis until 2505. When they finally wake up, they discover the average intelligence of humans has decreased so much that Joe is now the smartest man in the world. Idiocracy serves as a social satire that touches on issues including anti-intellectualism, commercialism, consumerism, dysgenics, voluntary childlessness, and overpopulation. So it's a parody. A parody of intelligence, a parody of not. It says anti-intellectualism, meaning that this person is against people being intelligent. They're not intelligent. Something to do with identity. They speak in codes. Yes, and you're going to see that. Something about the way that they speak is going to be very, very, very significant here. The way that they speak, it's different. What is dysgenics? Give me a second, guys. Let me see if I can put together. What is this dysgenic? So dysgenic, D-Y-S-G-E-N-I-C. The study of the accumulation and perpetuation of defective genes and traits in a population, race, or species. And I've mentioned that they speak very differently. The Merriam-Webster says, tending to promote survival of or reproduction by less well-adapted individuals, such as the weak or diseased, especially at the expense of well-adapted individuals. It makes sense. Thank you, Spirit. So this is what I got so far. This word here, dysgenic. Okay, that's the word, dysgenic. Okay, and it states tending to promote survival of or reproduction by less well-adapted individuals, such as the weak or diseased. That will be the karmic. They're weak and they're diseased. They have an incurable STD and they're very weak-minded. So they need, so it says, especially at the expense of well-adapted individuals, such as the strong or healthy. That will be you, collective. So they need the healthy to stay alive, or they need the healthy to stay on. Going back to the letter I, idiocracy. I've mentioned that they spoke they speak differently. It may not be a different language, maybe it could be, but they just speak very differently to what they speak differently in regards to who they're not. So they may give off a state that there's something that they're not. Going back to the term or the word fox in the garden here. They don't want you to see the true nature of them, but it's something with the language as to how they operate with each other or how they communicate with each other. It could be Pig Latin. I'm picking it up very, very, very strongly. And this family don't want you to see that part or that face of them. I'm hearing Pig Latin. So however that resonates, I'm hearing Pig Latin very strong. So they're using you, collective, based on your class, your society, your financials, your emotional state, your spiritual state, your physical state, etc., etc. They see or they deem you as the stronger one or the strongest out of all of them, and they're trying to come together here to latch onto you or to stay onto you, but it's some kind of a language. Going back to the word dysgenic, this is on Google. The study of the accumulation and perpetuation of defective genes and traits in a population, race, or species. So I'm just going on based what Google says, okay? There may be some issues with this group of people here, this family dynamic here, when it comes to the defective genes, traits in a population, race, or species. It could be their mind. They may have some form of a mental instability that's going on here. As I mentioned, they speak very differently. I'm not feeling language. It can also be in spirit as well too. They could be speaking a different dialogue, or they're speaking in tongues spiritually. That's another thing I'm picking up as well too. Let's see what the cards guide me. So they're in a lot of trouble. I feel like this is more of a spiritual message, and here's why. Some of you guys, or there's someone on here that may have started to enhance their clairaudient abilities. Clairaudient means that you can hear things. It may sound very muffled, or you may hear it much more clear when you're in meditation or when you're in water. So something's very specific with you in water, whoever I'm speaking to in the collective here. And I feel that you're going to learn something, some kind of word, some kind of something, some kind of spiritual tongue, some kind of something about these family members. And it's going to break everything open. It's just going to break the levees open. So they don't want you to learn something more energetically. That's the thing here. So if you're a person that meditates, if you're a person that maybe you astral project, whatever you do spiritually, okay? However you do your thing. But they're trying to stop you from learning the code of their language or their DNA. That makes sense? The I also represents incomplete of self. And they could be very, well, they're not could be, but they're very incomplete of self. You're seeing them, but you're not seeing them. Or there's still a part that hasn't been quite opened yet, and you will get it. Something with language, spiritual language, is something with spiritual language. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to see. They don't want you to pick up. There's something with spiritual language. Because it doesn't make sense. When someone's speaking in tongues, and I'm not making fun of anyone or anything, I want to make that clear. Okay, I'm being actually serious this time. When someone speaks in tongues, it sounds incoherent. You're not able to understand what they're saying. It sometimes can come off as like a jibber jabber, like an incoherent language, a different language, or a different tongue. Like you're not able to pick it up with any, even if it was like a Spanish, French, German, Irish, whatever, like you still wouldn't be able to be like, like it doesn't belong here. If that makes sense, it doesn't belong here on earth. It's not a language. It's not a human language. It's a spiritual language. And they don't want you to know about that. Yes, it's like a hidden something, a hidden prayer. This message is for somebody. It's a spiritual message. Yes. Because when you find out what this language is or this thing, so the reason why they don't want you to know about this is because this is something that they have spoke over you. And if you're feeling stuck, or if you're feeling out of place, out of whack, collective, is because they've been saying something over you to make you feel that way. There's a spiritual tongue somewhere. There's a spiritual something here. I ain't gonna go too deep, but whoever this is for, you're gonna understand. You're gonna understand what I'm saying. Yeah, your soul knows. You're gonna understand what I'm saying. It can also mean as well that they don't want you to use your tongue, your spiritual tongue, your word of power. That's another way as well too. They don't want you to speak anything on top of them, but they've been doing it on top of you. They don't want you speaking anything on top of them at all. Yeah, family don't want you speak. This is like a spiritual lash, a spiritual power, a spiritual tongue, a word of power, something to that nature here that they don't want you to do. Because you're really truly going to see who these people are. So kind of in a way, it's like it's coming off like they don't want you to pray against them. And you may have felt a couple days, couple weeks, whatever, however you do your thing in your prayers, your affirmations, your mantras, whatever, however you do your thing, you may have felt like a decrease of not wanting to do it, not wanting to pray, not wanting to state your affirmations, your mantras, whatever the case may be. It's because they're tugging at something, or they're attempting to tug at something spiritually within you, or the connection to the divine that you may have. They're trying to tug at something between there so that way it doesn't connect, or it doesn't, like your tongue is not heard. Does that make sense? Or your word of power is not heard? The lens people do, child. We not dealing with humans. I don't care what nobody say. This ain't human at all. And you can have the best flavorful piece of cake, red velvet cake in front of my face. I would decline that and say, nah. You can't tell me these people not human, bro. They not. Ain't no way. They're going this deep? This deep? They don't want you saying nothing. They don't want you repeating nothing. They don't want you reciting nothing. They don't want you reciting anything at all. And they're trying everything possible to disconnect you or to shift something, so that way you don't feel the urge to want to pray, state your mantras, your affirmations, whatever the case may be. I highly recommend a spiritual cleanse, a return to sender, and then do whatever else that you do. Well, that's the tea. Yup. They don't want you, in solitude. They don't want you in solitude. They don't want you to feel connected to spirit. They're working overtime to ensure that you're not able to connect with spirit. My throat's starting to itch, which is a good sign. It means they don't want me to tell you this. They don't want you to connect with spirit here. Look for a sign. You could be asking what's going on, why things, whatever, and whatever's going on here, and you're trying to figure out what's what. Because they're trying to stop you from opportunity of spirits, or your opportunities is in spirit, because you pray to spirit, you connect with spirit, you state your affirmations, your mantra, etc. Like that's where your opportunities come from, and they're trying everything possible to ensure that you're not able to connect. That's what they're doing. The anti-intellectualism, in my perspective of it, means that they don't want you to be intelligent of source or the divine. That's how you receive your information. That's how you get your information. That's how you're very knowledgeable. And they don't want you to connect, or they don't want you to continue to connect to receive that information here. They feel very defeated. On the bright side of things, oh, that makes sense. So they have been getting hit. Okay. They've been getting hit really hard by your prayers. And they can't take your prayers. Your prayers are very, very harsh. Not in a negative way, like you'll state your verse or you'll state whatever you do, your mantra, affirmations, etc. You'll state however you do your thing, but it's not in a negative way, you know, like however you do your prayer style. They're afraid of that because it's causing a lot of heaviness, a lot of heat. It's like, so here in Texas, it's hot in the MF. You hear me? It's hot, okay? It's hot in the MF, okay? And, you know, sometimes when you go outside around like 11 a.m., 12 o'clock, you be like, yeah, golly. That's how you feel, because it be that darn hot. You be like, God. Sometimes it can knock the wind out of you because the humidity is crazy, right? That's how they feel. Your word of power, your affirmations, your prayer style, just say prayer style. Your prayer style is heavy. Your tongue is heavy in a good way, in a great way. Your tongue is very heavy, too heavy that they can't take it. It becomes too intolerable. So they were able to, hear me out, they were able to find a way to stop you from praying them away, judgment on them, whatever. They found the loop of something like that. You're going to find a loop. Once you find a loop, it's curtains for them. A done bun wrapped in one. Okay? A done bun wrapped in one. And that is what they are afraid of. They don't want you reciting any nothing against them, because they've already experienced your energy, your tongue, your word of power, your spiritual tongue, your prayers. They felt it. And it's too much. It's intolerable. That makes sense? The subconscious and the lantern. The subconscious is where you meet. That's where meditation begins. That's where meditation is in the subconscious. And they don't need you in your subconscious. They're falling at the waistline. They're falling at the seams. But something about your tongue, collective. Something about your word of power is relentless. You are like the Texas sun, a scorcher. I knew I had some heavy hitters in the collective. I know that's right. I see y'all. I see y'all. The power of the tongue, boo. The power of the, oh man, and they're not healing. They're not healing because of it. Okay. I had to get permission. I was like, can I say it? So with this hedgehog here, It's like when you pray, whew, how can you put that? You raise, how can I put that? You raise some heavy energy. I'll just say it that way. But there's a protection over you that they've never seen before. They don't know what that type of protection is, and it really, really, really freaks them out. It really frightens them. And every time you recite whatever it is that you recite, your verse, your prayer, it really dismantles them. It's like a one boom, like real hard, like the hardest you can hit somebody, like boom, like real hard, but it's quick. It's a hard, quick boom that they never expect. It's like big BOMBS being dropped. Because you gotta be careful, you know, YouTube and the verbiage, you know. And they can't handle those drops. The words of power, the prayers, the spiritual tongue. They can't take the lashing of your tongue. It's too strong, it's too powerful. They can't take it. It's unreal. Yeah, you strip their protection away. For whoever this resonate with, if you've been feeling down, if you've been feeling, I have to say, neglectful, where you know you should be praying, but you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You may have was doing well and then you just fell off for whatever reason. It's them. You gonna get right back up. And when you get right back up and you say your whatever, your mantra, whatever, however you do your thing, you're gonna get strong confirmation. You know the card's gonna tell me. You're gonna get strong confirmation of no trickery, none. You may feel like you're in a tricked spot at this moment. These people are not human. You're not dealing with human. This is a spiritual battle. This is not humans. No. You're going to feel light as a feather. Jeez. Yes, you're going to be able to cut through whatever that they try to put over you, try to put like an invisible foam or something over you so you can't like pray, or you can't continue to pray, or, you know, do your thing, your daily regimen or whatever, however you do your thing. They don't want you to do that because they felt you. They felt you, and it was so extreme that they was like, no. They felt crippled. And it was just like, what? 5 minutes of it? How you bitching after 5 minutes of pain? I don't get that. 5 minutes of pain, you bitching already? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, spiritual protection's in reverse. They don't have any. You stripped their protection. They don't have any protection. They don't have any protection. So this is why they're going all out, or they attempted to go all out to try to stop you from putting something onto them. The word of power, your spiritual tongue, spiritual lashing, they can't handle that. It's too much. Yes, it has a lot to do with your clairaudient, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah. You may hear spiritually. You may be very clairaudient or coming into your gift, or it could be enhancing more. Stop praying with me, man. Come on. I'm sorry, you know. I'm a chill. Expect a miracle. They don't want you to exercise your praying rights, your mantra, if that makes sense. They don't want you to exercise your spiritual rights, because every time you do, you shock them. It's like being surrounded or submerged in a pool of eels, the biggest eels you ever seen. And you know eels can shock you. Just imagine being in there, you keep getting shocked and you just like, and you can't move. That's how they feel with your energy, your word of power, your spiritual tongue. They can't take it. We got healing in reverse. They don't have any peace here. Like, they don't want you to continue to take immediate action in your prayers because it really how do you put that? It stuns them. I don't, like someone took a taser and stunned somebody. It stuns them that kind of way. It stuns them. It's too hurtful. It hurts. I don't know how to. It hurts. Your prayers hurts. I don't know, child. Yeah, you can. Yeah, life. Oh man, collective, y'all something else, y'all. I'm here for it though. I'm here for it. 10 of Swords. They try to redirect you so that you don't okay, I have to look at that. They like every time you pray, this is what you bring down. And they can't take that. You're going to call judgment on them again. Yeah, you're going to call judgment on them again. You're going to be much more clear, be able to receive from the divine because now you know what's going on. Yeah, they were trying to stop you from connecting to the divine or slow you down so you don't always wake up, oh, I'm about to go pray. Or you after you finish having breakfast, oh, I'm going to pray. Or you get out the shower, oh, I'm going to pray. They don't want you doing that. They don't want you doing that. Because it brings them bad news. Page of Cups all the time. They don't want you doing that. The consistency hurts them. That makes sense? Your consistency hurts them. Yeah, they feel suspended in air when it comes to your prayers. The Devil card. Yeah, and it puts them in the complete 5 of Cups here. It's too strong. Your prayers are too strong. That's basically what that is there. And they're stopping you from reciting your prayers towards them. Because they can't handle it. They can't handle it at all. Yeah, they're desperate. They don't want you praying against them. They do not want you praying against them at all. Nope. You know what I'm about to tell you, right? You know what I'm about to tell you, right? You better get back on Source and keep doing what you're doing. Oh, okay. As long as you know. That should tell you right there it's working. What that say? Freedom twice? Get back into praying, boo. They're going to regret that. They never knew that you'll learn this. Get back into praying, boo. If you fell off, it's okay. We ain't judging you. Get back to your affirmations. Get back to your mantra. We ain't judging you over here. We just gonna get you right back on the good foot. Okay? This is what you need to do. That's the message. That's what you need to do. Don't let me down now. Okay? Don't let me down. Yeah, it's not a secret anymore. They were doing things to tamper with your prayers. That's the spiritual message. They didn't want you to know. That's what they were doing. Because I'm like, what language? The language of spirit, your tongue. It could be your native language, your native spiritual language, from your lineage or however it resonates. Because your tongue rejects them. 100% rejects them. And they can't take that. This is where they're going to be. It's the end all be all for them. They've done too much. They done way too much. They have anxiety. Yeah, movement is in reverse. They don't want you to move. They don't want you to speak into spirit. Or they don't want spirit to speak into you. Listen, collect stuff. Listen, okay? You know I love you, boo. Stop playing with. Come on. Why y'all playing with me? Who I'm talking to here? Who I'm talking to? All right, come on now. They studied you and tried to attach to you spiritually, energetically. In the shadows. In the shadows. You could do anything else to them. But that prayer there, that mantra, that affirmation, that word of power, not that. You can't do that one. That's what they say. But you know what I say, right? You better do it. Oh, okay. You better do it. Yes. Man. Your prayers are burdensome to them. Your prayers are burdensome to enemies. Your prayers are burdensome to enemies. Sit with that. And they're trying to do everything possible so you're not able to see the bigger picture. Because some of you guys could be questioning, is my like prayers being heard or answered? You know, judgment, why I'm not seeing any movement, why I'm not this, why I'm not that. Well, you know the reason why now? All you gotta do is change it. You know the reason. They have many sleepless nights because you about to finish them. Okay, They feel stuck. Right now they're a little suspended, they're a little woozy, you know, when you're like Tekken 1, Tekken 2. And when you're using the characters to fight each other and they're almost at their end, they become like real woozy and stuff. Or is that Street Fighter? One of them, I forget, it's a long time since I played video games, but one of them games, and one of the characters get like real woozy because you're almost at the end of their lifeline. Like that's how they feel right now, real wobbly. And they just feel like if you were to continue with this prayer or continue stating what you do, is going to completely, and they don't want that. So they're like hanging on a loose string. Come on. We have the Six of Cups here. Yeah, you're going to be able to reflect and look back and see. You may feel stuck. And if you feel stuck, that's why. Your prayers. Ten of Wands. They weird. They're going to be in the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, they don't want you to get hip to what they were doing. Yep, told you. High Priestess. They didn't want you to know. They didn't want you to know. So my name can start with J. I'm hearing Janine, Jermaine, Jenkins, Jadena, Jonathan, Jabri, Jabril, Jessica, John Tay, John Tay. Did I say Jonathan? Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords. This is good energy, collective. Nine of Swords is in reverse, is good energy. Ace of Wands, it's good energy. You're gonna get it. You're gonna feel more creative. You're gonna get a creative spark. Or you're gonna get your spark again. And it's like you're recovering from what they try to do. So like they kind of put you down a bit. You may have felt a little indecisive because of it. Because they went to extreme measures here. Temperance could be a Sag. They went through extreme measures here to ensure that you can't connect. They don't need you to connect them tonight, you know? But they're not the boss of you, boo. So they can't tell you what to do. Okay? They're on their last wind. Eight of Swords. They're in their last wind. Let's see. It's a group of them. It's you standing alone and you knocking people out by yourself. Oh, you knocking people out, bruh. Oops. Dang, why these cards keep falling? Oh, somebody can be feeling real jittery. They can't move forward. Could be a sun sign. The government's watching them. What up, feds? They've been watching them for years. Yeah, they've been watching them for years. Goodbye to them, or the lights. Goodbye to their lights. They never had light, but they're in a jam. This can happen by their birthday, however that resonates, okay? I did say Leo. Leo's not here yet, so somebody can have a Leo birthday. Leo been coming out alive. Who is this funky ass Leo? Ew, who is that? Ugh. It could be a girl who's a Leo that's doing weird stuff. You may not know, or now you are knowing who this person is. So this is very specific. So a low vibrational Leo girl, okay? You may know, you may not know. I don't know. They watch you. They're no match for you. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they're no match for you, child. This person's very materialistic. They're in the dark. But they're not strong. They're very weak. This is all purple, all spirit. This person is weak. Yeah, this person's not whole. They're weak. They can't produce anything. They're weak. It's a she. They're not going to make it to their birthday, or they're not going to make it to their cake. Cake was in reverse. You're going to learn about this, or you are learning about this. It could be 4 people to this family here. So take it how it resonates. That's weird. There's 2 and there's 3. Then there's who. So it's like you don't know, they're trying to get you to not know who it is, so you can't turn and do anything or pray against them. That makes sense? They don't want you to protect yourself. They want you to be open to their attacks. That's not gonna work. See, they don't want to play by the book. They want to keep it dark. But they're not going to end you. Your prayers are going to end them. And hey, it is what it is. Shit. Oops. Let's see what else. Libra is involved. So, however that resonates, that's unloyal. We have hidden agenda here. Emotionally exhausted. They're in fear. There's a lot of them that are. This group is. They stressed out. Somebody could be going through a bad pregnancy. They're stressed out about a pregnancy. Low self-esteem. Supposedly a rival of yours. Could be a Taurus, however it resonates. I said supposedly. This Taurus may transition out. Low vibrational Taurus. Who could be married, however it resonates. So it could be a family member that's a Taurus or a Libra. We got friends with benefits and cold-hearted. Could have slept with your friends, right? Ew. Ew. Who family member is this? Ew. They sleep with your friends. Ew. Yeah. Who's this? What is wrong with people? Like, for real. What's wrong with people? Ew. could be a sibling that's plotting. Child, please. On a Scorpio, you could be, they could be. Could be a Pisces, you could be, they could be. So however this resonates, somebody plotting on somebody, child. And that's why they don't want you to pray against them. Yeah, that's why they don't want you to pray against them, because they want their sick plans to go through. They weak. Untrustworthy. Whoever this family member is here, but if a sibling did pop up here, they're going through it. They're doing some illegal activities here, spiritual illegal activities. Yeah, that's the secret. Dang. Secretly, they're trying. Man, I just saw black magic. It may come back out. I just saw black magic. You could be an Aries, they could be. Aquarius, hey. Could be a narcissistic Aquarius, however it resonates. Good news is coming to you, collective. Could be a Leo. A toxic Leo, child. This is some crazy stuff. I'm hearing in living color. You can do what you want to do in living color. Sagittarius, golly, I mean, shoot. Mostly all the signs are involved in here that was very abusive. The karma's here. They could be living together with any of those signs that I've mentioned. Somebody eating Starburst. You may like yellow Starburst. You may go against the grain and eat a different color. Or you may prefer a different color besides like pink or red. I get it. Yellow is good. Somebody love yellow Starburst. So my name is Wanda, Brenda, Kareem, Nevaeh, Kevin, Kavina, Wimdublin, Tennis. So my name is Dreka, Drake, Yanni, Yana, Marie, Mary, Mark, Marv, Marva, Harvey, Harv, Saki, Saka, S-A-K-A. I'll show that one, S-A-K-A. So I don't know if that's an actual word or that's someone's name, okay? Saki is here, S-A-K-E. I'm hearing Tamagotchi, remember that? Somebody could be getting married. Congratulations. You could be getting married this Wednesday. Congratulations. Yes. I'm hearing you have the right to bear arms. Let me show you. B. Oh shit, that's a W. My bad, but their arms is still here. That's a W, I'm sorry. Thought that was an M. My mistake. Somebody like Raising Cane's. Somebody speaks Tagalog. Somebody's playing tag. Somebody loves Batman. Somebody's name is Bates, B-A-T-E. S, Bates, Batesman, Batesfield, Bakersfield, Vegenta, Vegino, Veggie, Vegetu. I'm hearing Kawasaki. You could ride a motorcycle. Crazy. We got the moon, Scorpio, first house. We have Neptune, Pisces, 8th house. Leo, Jupiter, 7th. All right, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, 4 more. Aries, 1, 2, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time, don't forget to get your book, get your copy, yes, get your copy of your book. Yes, absolutely, okay? Thank you for your support. And yeah, so until next time, guys, if that resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time, flowers, flowers, flowers.